With the proper leadership in America, none of this would happen. None of this would be happening today. And here we are, folks. I call it Amerifornia. A lot of this has been pre planned, pre organized, preordained, ready to go. Ready to take everything away from you. Now, Americans are now tasting or seeing or feeling what Canada started to go through back in 2010. And it took a while for America to catch up. It took a while for America to catch up to Canada, Australia, New Zealand, the UK, all the English speaking countries. And I believe it's Amerifornia. Amerifornia has been something I've been talking about for many years now. And Amerifornia is what's going to bring America to its knees, right? What are the people going to do about it? What are the people who's going to stand up to the lies, the tyranny, the misconception, the foreign banking, the all the stuff that's happening, trying to create a sound system for the people by the people. But governments have taken no accountability, especially in the last 5 years, and things have gotten progressively worse. Hello, America. You are now at Canada's level with affordability. You have finally caught up to us, America. Let's take a look at what's happening here and what the New York Post is reporting. This is a very interesting one. Feds say there's no money left to respond to hurricanes after FEMA spent $1.4 billion on migrants. The New York Post is reporting this, and there's other big outlets that are reporting this story. And Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas said of outrage Wednesday when he told reporters that the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, does not have the funds to see Americans through the rest of this Atlantic hurricane season, after the agency spent more than $1.4 billion since fall of 2022 to address the migrant crisis. The migrant crisis was done on purpose, and that was the Haitian invasion. We've been telling you guys about, reporting it since the Biden selection. Biden was purposely selected on purpose. Why? To catch up to Canada, to catch up to Australia, to catch up to the other English-speaking countries. We've been getting bombarded here in Canada since 2010, since the Vancouver model. Once the Vancouver model came out, Canadians were sitting ducks. They had to compete with money launderers from China. We had no way. We had no way to compete. Bidding up $70,000 to $140,000 teardowns to millions of dollars, and that was already happening right after the 2010 Olympics. And we've gotten to a point now where we are so damaged here in Canada that they've been offering MAID now for the last 3-4 years, assisted suicide. Yes, there is assisted suicide for you now in Canada. Now that you're in debt, you can't make it anymore. You have been purposely impoverished. The system lied to you. The system was always lying to you. So what does this mean? Well, I have this theory about this whole America catching up to Canada, and we were warning you guys for years now. Top 2021, Amerifornia is raging across America. Housing set to double in price with Biden inflation. That's 3 years, 11 months ago, right? Basically when he got selected, right? And it just keeps going. Look, Amerifornia means, what Amerifornia means, America will turn into California. Housing, food, gas, double-digit inflation, 3 years, 10 months ago. Middle class under attack. Wake up, America. Amerifornia is here. Housing, food set to double. And Biden tax hikes to fast forward destruction. Again, it's basically America needs to catch up to the Commonwealth, all the other English-speaking countries. Chinese to take over Seattle housing market. Amerifornia is coming. Vancouver foreign buyers tax 6 years ago. Chinese money laundering in the U.S. Amerifornia is real. Blue state exodus gains momentum. Wagons east. Amerifornia is real, folks. It just keeps going on and on. And if you want to get to more older stuff, 6 years ago, The Great American Buyout, Amerifornia, CCP, fentanyl, housing crisis in America, food, energy. In this video, Mike Martins discusses the concept of the Great American Buyout. And death of America, as housing explodes across America, Amerifornia kicks in. It's just never ending. Chinese laundering billions of dollars into America. And it keeps going on and on and on. And it just doesn't, you know, I don't know, a Biden selection, say hello to Amerifornia, housing out of reach, double-digit inflation, Taiwan. And it just keeps going on. And well, look at this one. 6 years ago, home prices in America going crazy, 80% in U.S. cities, 2 times faster than wages. Amerifornia, CCP. Amerifornia is real, folks. More residents leaving San Francisco than any other city in America. Wagons East, Amerifornia, 6 years ago. San Francisco will be a ghost town, and that's what we call the skyscraper. We've been calling this the skyscraper dark ages for years now. And I just wish that there's now a pile of people making videos about that whole, there's no more money in hurricane relief because we spent money on migrants. There's a whole pile of people making videos on that today. All these post-COVID heroes have arrived to tell you what you already know. But why was it, like, we were trying to really get the message out there for so long. It's actually tiresome of how long we've tried so hard to wake up Americans to this, right? Yes, many people will go back, oh, this goes back to the American Civil War. This started with the Fed, with Woodrow Wilson. This started with, you know, no. Yeah, I get it. Yes, I understand that. It's in the making for a long time. But it started to ramp up since 2010. And if you guys remember the repo markets, everything. And we told you guys they're going to pull the trigger on a pandemic 9 times now. I found another video from 2018 where I'm saying they're going to pull the trigger on a pandemic. And here we are, folks. They've tried everything. And they're going to keep destroying us. The migrant invasion, all this stuff, this is all set up for destruction. That's why Canada was kind of ahead of the curve. In 1993, they closed immigration from Europe. The Europeans that built the infrastructure, like we keep talking about, they built the infrastructure, they laid out the roads, they brought over the sanitation so you don't die at 20. And basically, the Europeans that came and built the highways and everything and the infrastructure that goes to where you're going, I'm talking about Canada, it was predominantly Portuguese, Italian, and Greeks that built this country. And then we were shown the door, right? In 1993, no more, it was impossible to immigrate from Europe into Canada back after 93 because Canada wanted to start bringing in voters. They wanted to start bringing in less union, less organization, less human rights. So they started bringing in people from the third world that didn't want to assimilate to our culture, that didn't want to become Canadian. What does it even mean to be Canadian anymore? That's the question, right? And that's why I've always maintained my Portuguese citizenship all these years, because what does it even mean, right? Anyways, guys, Amerifornia is here in America. It's real. It's going to get a lot worse. See what's happening to us in Canada. They're passing all these weird laws every other week, and they're passing all kinds of stuff because they've already tested us, and they know that no one's going to stand up to it. They already know they could get away in doing what they want. Fixing elections, rigging this, rigging that. They want to federalize all our transportation. They want to federalize all our food. They want to federalize everything, and this is something we've been talking about for forever. It's happening now. But now, you got these influencers that showed up 3 months. I found a channel 3 months ago. Almost 250,000 subscribers. And he's huffing and puffing. Oh, I'm risking my life bringing this information. I looked this guy up. He didn't exist before 3 months ago. But he's allowed to say it. He's allowed to tell you what you already know. He's allowed to confirm with you what you... Yeah, this guy's right. I like this guy. He's right because he's telling you what you know. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Mike Martins here. I have spoken.